So now for this week's learning, we are going to learn the AI grapheme. Let me explain that term grapheme. It is a Greek word meaning graph in the Greek language means something that is written. A grapheme is a letter or set of letters that represents a sound. So A is a grapheme, B is a grapheme, but so is CH, so is DGE, because there are a set of letters that only make one sound. So a grapheme is a letter or set of letters that makes one sound. AI is also a vowel team. A vowel team is usually two letters that makes one sound. Two vowels that make one sound is a vowel team. And AI is also a digraph. This is how you spell digraph, and this is how you spell grapheme if you're taking notes. Not that one, if you're taking notes. Digraph is also of Greek origin. Di meaning two, graph meaning letter. Digraph is two letters that make one sound. Two letters that make one sound. So AI is a grapheme or a vowel team or a digraph. All three of those terms apply because they are a combination of letters that makes one sound. And the sound is A. AI says A. It follows the tap 2 rule. You're going to come to that A. There's another letter in the next one or two spots. So the A says A. The I is silent. You're going to notice A. This is important for your notes. AI is only used at the beginning or in the middle of words. You'll never put it at the end of words. AI is only used in the beginning and the middle. Usually it's in the middle. You'll never spell a word that ends with the A sound with an AI. AI will never come at the end. That's because American words, English words, don't end in I. The only one is high. If you see words that end with I, they came from another language of origin. So English words don't end in I. So you'll never spell the word ray like that, or hey like that. AI is only in the beginning and the middle. If you're going to spell A at the end, you have to use an AY, but that's a whole nother lesson that's coming up. So today we're just focusing on AI. It's at the beginning and middle only. Here's some examples. You see how it's at the beginning or in the middle? So let me start my whiteboard and we'll practice this. So our first word that I want to spell with you is prabe. Prabe. Now, if you happen to be new, if you can keep your cursor off the whiteboard, then it keeps it nice and clean. I know that sometimes you have to move your own whiteboard, and so that demands your cursor to be on there. So I see that a couple people have joined me already on the whiteboard, but if you could kindly remove your cursor, that would be ideal. So our word is prabe. Prabe. First thing we do is we separate the sounds. P, R, A, B. We don't spell letters, we spell sounds. So the first thing we do is we separate the sounds and we're going to dot the vowel. There's where the vowel was. P, R, A, B. Then we fill in the consonants. P, R, A, B. We always fill in the vowel last. Okay? Because we have to know how to spell that sound. The A sound has several different ways that you can spell it. You can use an A, you can use an AI, you can use an AI, you can use an EIGH, you can use an EA even. There's lots of different ways to spell the A sound. So we spell it last because it well, there's a few different factors, but mostly you have to see what letters are around it and where it is in the word. For instance, we see that it's in the middle, so we can use the AI. We can't use just an A here because there's not another vowel in the next one or two spots. So we have to use the AI. We're going to put another vowel in the next one or two spots. Yeah? Makes sense? Okay, your word is that I'd like for you to try on your own. Plaif. Plaif. I'll separate the sounds just to get you off on the right start, and then the rest you can do. Fill in the consonants first, and then we spell the vowel sound. You're welcome to put your spelling in the chat if you want. It's optional. I see everybody trying to get their cursor off the whiteboard. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so for plaif, consonants first. We have p, o, a, f. For the A sound, I can't use an A because there's not another vowel in the next one or two spots. So I have to use an AI and put another vowel in the next one or two spots. Good, Erica. This is how you spell plaif. Beautiful, well done. Next is splame. Splame. S, p, o, a, m. Consonants first. S, p, o, a, m. This 3 consonants in a row, that's called a 3-letter consonant blend. A 3-letter blend. This is a 2-letter blend right here, these 2 consonants. Per and pull are 2-letter blends. SPL are 3-letter blends. I'll talk about that a little more a little later, but right now I want to finish our word. So we know it can't be an A because that would say splam, wouldn't it? So if we want to say splame, we have to make sure that there's another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. Since there isn't, we're going to add one, that I right there. Any questions so far? Okay, yours is sprafe. Sprafe. There you go. I'll let you work while I'll be quiet. Splafe. Sprafe. Sorry, sprafe. All right, the consonants are s, p, There's another 3-letter blend, consonant blend. And then f. Good, Lily. And then to spell the A sound, we're going to use our AI so that that A can say A. Well done. Imelda, Sheldon, look at all of them. Well done. Okay, next. Let me see if I can. Interesting. Okay, 3 is blampa. Blampa. B-O-A. M-P-A. 2 vowels. When you see 2 vowel sounds like that aren't touching, that means it's a 2-syllable word. When you see 2 vowels that don't touch, you know it's a 2-syllable word because every syllable has to have its own vowel. So in blampa, we have B, O, A, M, P, A. We know that A at the end of a word is always spelled with an A. And we have to put a AI here because the next 2 letters are consonants. If we didn't have that I, it would say blampa. Blampa. If we want that to say A, we have to put an AI so that the tap 2 rule applies. Okay, your word is craneda. Craneda. Use a C for your K sound. Nice, there we go. So for the K sound, I always use a C, and I'm going to teach you when that is different. You're going to love that spelling rule, but good. For the K sound, you're almost always going to spell it with a C. A, oh my goodness, you guys are smarter than me, aren't you? Was the word cranda? Yeah. You were like, wait a minute, teacher. You knew it, didn't you? Crane, da. I know that this A is how you spell the sound, and I know that this is an AI. There's cranda. Everybody in the chat spelled it correctly, even though I led you astray at the beginning. I love that. Thank you for realizing that I make mistakes too and just going for it. Well done. Okay, last one. How would you spell aish? Aish. Remember, we separate sounds. So how many lines are you going to have there in aish? You're going to have a, sh. Good. Nice, Sheldon. Good. So for aish, consonants first. This is a consonant digraph, 2 letters that makes 1 sound. For the A sound, we have to spell it with an AI. There's no other choice. Can't be A, that would be ash, right? So we have to put an AI there to force that A to say its name. Aish. So even though there's 4 letters there, there's only 2 sounds because we spell sounds. Now, would you please put in the chat how you're feeling after today's lesson? One word. How are you feeling about your performance, about what you learned? So far, we've got some goods. Ooh, I like the emojis. I wish I knew your name, iPad 3. If you wouldn't mind jotting your name in the, changing your name in the chat or in your profile so I can see your name. Okay, lots of goods and some happy face emojis. I'm happy to hear that. How do you know if prayed and prayed with us? Oh, I was waiting for that question, Amber. That's why I asked earlier, does anybody have any questions? Is anybody going to ask me about the silent E? Because yes, she is saying, why can't you just spell prabe, P-R-A-B-E? You can. And we're going to be learning about that. I think it's either next time or next week. So stay tuned. Oh, hi, Nathan. All right, my friends, it's been a pleasure. You're amazing. You impress me every time. I hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you over in the reading class if you're hopping over there. If not, we'll see you Thursday. Bye, everybody.